And it begins in Miami. Game 1 of the 2013 finals. And either way, history will be made.
This is it. Don't wait around. Right now. Right from the gate now. Let's go, man. Let's get on 3, man. Who's on 6? 1, 2, 3. Together. 4, 5, 6.
San Antonio Spurs, what a playoff run it's been. 12-2. They've won their last 6 games, including a stellar 6-1 mark on the road, but they turn it over on their first possession. James back to Wade. Wade with the finish. Well, that's not a bad way to start for the Heat.
And that's exactly what we're at that matchup.
LeBron James getting a rest now. Wade gets inside. Fast. Anderson shot blocked by Duncan. The all-time playoff hands off Parker. Constant motion is Parker. Parker pulls up. Puts it in. Tony Parker puts San Antonio up by 6. And Eric Spoelstra calls Antonio lead, trying to steal game 1 here on the road. Ginobili to Danny Green. That's a 3. It's good. Danny Green from downtown. His 4th three-pointer of the game. And this equals the largest lead for San Antonio. James pulls back. Drives down. Lefty layup. Banks it in. Still plenty of time. James the drive. Stripped but fouled. And LeBron James will go to the line.
A make.
Clutch free throws from both teams. 2-point game. Miller picks up Parker on the screen. Now Bosh has him. Parker on the drive. Nearly lost it. Still dribbling. Parker with 2 to shoot. Just gets it off in time. And he banks it in. What a shot from Parker. Gets off his feet and puts San Antonio up 4. Falls down. That looks good. And that's it. San Antonio comes into Miami and wins game 1.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
Game 2 of the 2013 NBA Finals.
They took something from us. We got to go get it back tonight. From the beginning. All right? Nothing's difficult. Everything's challenge. Do our worst in it. To the last minute. To the last second. To the last minute. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. We fight. Let's go.
Will get credited. Ginobili, beautiful pass. Blocked by James.
Quick entry pass by Ginobili. Great rotation by LeBron James.
Isn't necessarily a pleasant phone call for Danny Green.
No, I don't think so, Doris. As James kicks it out, Chalmers, Ray Allen puts it in. 3-pointer for Allen. Now the Heat go up by 5. 3 for 12 from the field.
And Leonard came over into Duncan's space.
Chalmers to James. What a beautiful pass from Mario Chalmers. And the Heat back up by 7. Led by 3 at the end of 3 in game 1. James, hot step, kicks it out. Miller for 3. Bang!
I don't want to harp on it, but again, James as a screen.
In game 1. Chalmers got hit, count it, and 1. James wants to post up Ginobili. Here's the double. Rifle pass to Miller at 3. It's good. Mike Miller from downtown. They've blown open a 15-point lead. Parker to Neal. 4 to shoot. Parker, thread the needle. Oh, what a block from James. Throws it back at Splitter, who is ready to dunk. James the pass, Ray Allen, bang! The Heat have turned this into a blowout. Rebound by James. Miller ahead. Here it goes. Down.
I got to tell you, that's one of the greatest blocks I've ever seen. LeBron James beating Splitter.
All of this excitement for Miami is great, but remember, it's only one game apiece.
We're heading to San Antonio, and the best of 7 is now a best of 5.
Big time, man. Big time. What a play.
Now it's our turn to see how we're going to bounce back after a loss.
Off to San Antonio for game 3. 1-1.
Pivotal game 3 tonight. The Spurs have never trailed in any final series in their 4 previous championship runs.
Pressure every game. Every game is very important. Today's the biggest game of the series.
How important is this game? 35 times in NBA history, the finals have been tied at a game apiece. In 30 of those instances, the winner of game 3 went on to become the champion.
They are so good on their home floor. 35-6 during the regular season, 6-1 in the playoffs as Duncan gets them on the board. He said he was awful on Sunday night. Here comes Gary Neal. Neal slips, gets it to Green, hits a three. Danny Green again from downtown. Neal, Corey Joseph, and Duncan out there for San Antonio. Neal, another three, puts it in. 11-point lead. Neal with 11 points off the bench. Tied at 44. Ginobili and Parker play catch. Parker knocks it down. Tough shot, a three-pointer. He doesn't take many, and that gives the Spurs the lead once again. 3-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James, hot step. Blocked by Green. Final seconds. Neal at the buzzer. Bang! Gary Neal finishes off a marvelous first half, and it starts on the defensive end.
Duncan, Parker, touch pass to Neal for the...
Chalmers right to the basket. Blocked by Duncan. And the save. Leonard saves it to Green. Green to the basket and fouled. What a hustle sequence for the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, tipped. Leonard again. Green will try again. It's good. Danny Green. 13 points. Poked away, stolen by Leonard. Another steal from Kawhi Leonard. Finds Ginobili for the finish. Timeout Miami. Largest lead of the night. Neal tries it again. Puts it in. Gary Neal putting on a show. A 21-point lead. Cole. Allen tries to save it and does, but right to Splitter. Green tries a three. Oh! Danny Green does it again. They can't miss from downtown. Delivers it here in game 3. Splitter. Blocked by Bosch. That was close to a goaltend. Green. Danny Green. An NBA Finals record 15 three-pointers for the Spurs. San Antonio. Danny Green. Bang! A virtuoso performance from Danny Green. 102-71. It is one of those magical nights for the San Antonio Spurs, and a nightmare evening for Miami.
And the San Antonio Spurs have taken game 3.
The supporting cast for San Antonio, brilliant here tonight.
The big question tonight, how will LeBron James respond? He seems to relish these challenges.
Have to be better.
I'm putting all the pressure on my chest, on my shoulders to come through for our team.
The defending world champs arrive tonight with a sense of desperation. No team has ever come back from a 3-1 finals deficit to win an NBA title.
It's now or never, fellas. This is what we always dreamed of. Our backs against the wall. How we gonna respond? How we gonna respond?
Another turnover. That's 6 already for the Spurs. James goes to the basket, banks in another. And LeBron James part of this 8-0 run. That time, first jump shot of the night. Again, he hit 3 layups. You start to get a feel, and Miami with confidence. They did not lead at all as James rattles in another one in game 3, but now go up by 4 for 3 nicely. Diaw kicks it out to Parker. Parker's going to have to put it up, flips it up, off the glass and in! Superb move from Tony Parker. Tries to shoot Wade on the drive, reverse layup, banks it in as he tumbles down, and a foul. 3-point shooting between Green and Neal and Miller. Leonard blocked by Miller. Ahead is James. Parker tries to get in front of him, and James adjusts and dunks. 7 straight points now by Miami.
Is going to win this series.
A fake there, hits in the paint, nice pass to Duncan, blocked by James.
Closest to the baseline, has to come across and help the helper. That time, LeBron James.
Wade, left-handed, flips it up and in. A gorgeous move from Wade, and it's 88-81 shot clock. Green, bad pass, stolen by Wade. Oh, gets in and throws it down. He avoided 2 Spurs after the steal with very pretty fakes, and now he's got 5 steals and a 9-point Miami lead. Minute and a half remaining. James pulls up, and he is back in rhythm.
Miami has tied the series at 2-2 with a 109-93 victory here in San Antonio.
Once again, a great response from the Heat. There will be a game 6 here in these finals as the series is guaranteed to go back to Miami.
We just came out with a sense of urgency. Every time our back is against the wall, we respond, and that's what we did tonight.
My teammates needed a game like this from me. As a man, you judge by how you respond.
It's a swing game right here. This game right here gets you one step closer to your dreams.
San Antonio Spurs!
Manu Ginobili inserted into the starting lineup.
With his first start of the season to begin. Ginobili right away looks to shoot. And boy, does that have to feel good for Manu Ginobili, who has struggled with small ball. So prevalent. Another nice entry pass. Duncan throws it down. I think Ginobili likes to start. It goes right at Bosh. Ginobili sets another 3. Puts it in. Manu Ginobili has 8 points.
Second shot.
Parker left his feet. Green again. It's good. Danny Green has just tied Ray Allen's record for most 3s ever in an NBA Finals. Finds Duncan. Duncan greeted by Bosh. Another good defensive play from Chris Bosh. Wade to James. Can't stop that. And Greg Popovich red hot at Tony Brothers. Calls timeout. Gives him an earful. Parker comes back. Parker penetrates, gets to the rim, banks it in with 4/10 of a second remaining. And James won't attempt, and that will end the first half. Tony Parker with a beautiful drive. Wade lost it. Green gets it back. Green had committed 2 of the turnovers. Doesn't let it affect him that time. Puts up a 3, puts it in. Danny Green does it again. Now has an NBA Finals record for most 3-pointers in the history of the finals. A 3-point play in San Antonio. Their lead is cut to 1. Green, bang! Danny Green from way downtown.
I'm going to say Robert Horry.
I'm going to say you're wrong about San Antonio as Ginobili puts it up and puts it in. Spurs up by 9. Shot clock turned off. Ginobili on the drive, right-handed, banks it in. Using his offhand. Battier from half court. And the third quarter comes to an end. Ginobili jab step, drives on James, falling away, knocks it down! Another circus shot for Ginobili. Falling right, shooting left. He's got 24, the most points he's scored all season long.
You want to talk about a game for the ages? He has been spectacular.
As this series continues the roller coaster ride, what an impressive bounce back win.
The San Antonio Spurs take a 3-2 lead in the NBA Finals back to Miami.
We've been here before. And going back home, being confident about our game, being confident about getting a win, which we are.
We're back in Miami where the NBA Finals return for Game 6. Will the Spurs close out and win their 5th championship? Or can Miami force a decisive Game 7?
Literally win or go home for us. So we play our game, we do it at a high level, both offensively and defensively. We give ourselves a good chance to win.
Here we go, man. Go have some fun. Protect home court. Hey, when you think you gave everything that you got to give more. You got to give more, man. It's all about us.
LeBron James and the Heat facing elimination. Can he lift his team once again and force a Game 7? Tony Parker and the Spurs can taste it, one win away from another title for San Antonio. Spurs in that last-second victory in Game 1. The Heat a blowout in Game 2. Bosh connects.
Greatest of all time. He's got counter moves.
He's 4 for 4 already. Wade, Parker left him. Duncan tried to greet him, and Wade goes right at him for the dunk. Parker finds Leonard running the floor and throws it down. Miller took a shot as Kawhi Leonard with an emphatic dunk. And the Heat call timeout. Leonard has 8 points already here in the first.
He has been fantastic.
6 on the 24. James all over Parker. Neal has to hoist it up and connects a three-pointer for Neal. His three-point shooting is... Parker gets in the paint, kicks it out. Diaw for 3. Won't go. Leonard tips it up and in with 1.3 remaining. What a hustle play from Leonard. And the second quarter, trying to find some room. Stolen by Leonard. Leonard ahead of the pack, drives inside and banks it in with a foul. Kawhi Leonard, as Ray Allen is shaken up on the play. It's the largest lead of the game. Parker down the lane, layup won't go. Duncan and a foul. Tim Duncan on the follow. And our first double-digit lead of the night. Wade, a little strong defensive play there. Allen, extra pass for Battier, hits a 3. That cuts it to 10 with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Wade puts it up, puts it in. 8-point game.
The Spurs a complete mismatch.
Gary Neal flips it up and in. And the Spurs answer another mini run by Miami. It's back up to a dozen. Tired from the playoff grind and pressure. What can you summon here for the Miami Heat to try and force a Game 7? Chalmers hits a 3. Mario Chalmers, his 4th three-pointer of the game. Isn't their final period of the season. James to the basket and the finish. 5 quick points.
Splitter is not near to give even more cushion. Back up more.
Mike Miller has only one sneaker on. Miller, bang! Timeout, San Antonio.
Clock, so I tossed it aside, ran to an open spot.
Now he's going to play with one shoe.
Let's see what he can do. Now LeBron to Miller.
No.
1 shoe, 3.
Got it! Who needs 2 shoes? Miller doesn't. 1 shoe, 3.
Oh, my, Mike. Shoeless Miller.
Danny Green finds Splitter. Splitter goes at Anderson, spins, flips it up, banks it in. Two wild shots from Splitter, and they've both gone down.
Basketball toe.
6 to shoot. Chalmers behind to James on the flush. Chalmers in the paint. Off balance. Wild shot thrown down by LeBron James. Single coverage. James backs in. Left-handed. Just bullies his way to the basket.
Again, Mike, not to reiterate too much.
Parker. Back out Green. Green off the dribble. Drives inside to Duncan. Blocked by James. What a rejection. James on the drive. Leans in. Banks it in. Tie game.
What a defensive play by LeBron James.
LeBron James here in the fourth.
Great dish by Green. Better block by James has made throughout the series.
Allen, Miami leads. James all over him. 6 to shoot. Parker pulls back. That's a three-pointer. It's good. Tony Parker ties the game with 1:27 remaining. Parker gets in the paint. Stops, spins, shot is good. Tony Parker, back-to-back buckets, and the Spurs regain the lead.
One of the few possessions where Chalmers was on.
James backs in. Lost the ball. Duncan lost it, picked up, and Parker has it. Ginobili drives inside. Fouled by Allen, and Ginobili will shoot two. James looks, sees an opening. Wild pass picked up by Ginobili, and he's fouled by Allen. Manu Ginobili will go to the line again. 1 for 2.
28.2 seconds left. Signs of the end were crystallizing.
San Antonio is 28 seconds away from winning another championship.
I looked over at San Antonio's bench. They were cheering and waving towels. And then the final straw was when they brought the yellow ropes. And I just stayed in and I said, this can't be happening. It can't go down like this.
Well, right now the yellow ropes are out. They're waiting to have a trophy presentation.
That's the worst sign the home team could ever see.
I could see the players coming out of the timeout, look down to the yellow rope. Their eyes got wider.
Season is just about done now. What a disappointing way to end for Miami.
You know when that rope come out, it's pretty much you've won a championship.
I remember just walking up and down the court and just seeing that yellow tape and everything. I couldn't believe it. I was just, this can't be it.
You feel a little doubt at that point. But at the same time, as a competitor, you say, okay, we got less than 30 seconds. We got an opportunity to try to make a game out of this.
James catches, fires a three, way off. Rebound tipped, still loose, picked up by Miller. Back out to James, another three. It's good! James knocks it down. 2-point game with 20 seconds remaining. And the Spurs call their final timeout. A second shot opportunity. And James with a clutch three-pointer to keep their hopes alive.
That was life for us. That was like, you know what? It's not over.
You can never, ever give up.
We're always at our best when the stakes are highest and our backs are against the wall.
The Heat fouled Kawhi Leonard on the following possession and would need a little luck.
Kawhi Leonard, 82% from the line. Clutch one there from Leonard. Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the three right away?
Just attack the basket.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound Bosch. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. Spurs do not have a timeout.
LeBron for three. James misses. Rebound Bosch. Back to Allen, the long shot. Allen from downtown!
I was able to get my hands on the ball, and I saw him right there the whole time. There was nobody else to pass it to but him.
Everything was just perfect, and when he released, I just remember being on the rim, and I was just thinking, I was like, oh my God, it's going in.
And I like not guarding the inbounder.
Here goes Parker, final seconds. Parker on the drive, puts it up. Overtime here in Game 6.
Take those yellow ropes back inside.
Clearly, Ray's shot is something that will be played over and over and over again, and will be remembered for decades, I'm sure.
Wade the drive, inside to James. Heat back up by one. Greg Popovich. Bosh, good help. Parker blocked by Bosh. James the rebound. And a foul called against San Antonio. 2 clutch free throws from Ray Allen. Heat by 3. Timeout San Antonio. Heat of 3. Green trying to get free. Cross-court pass to Green. Green blocked by Bosh. Game over. There'll be a Game 7.
Blocked by Bosh, and we're going to a Game 7.
It took every second, took every inch of wingspan to win that game. It's fitting that CB blocked Danny Green to seal that game.
Fight to the end, man. We fight to the end, man.
To the last second.
To the last second.
To the last man.
To the last man.
We fight.
Well, it's by far the best game I've ever been a part of. Something you would never be able to recreate once you're done playing a game, and I'm blessed to be a part of something like this.
They're the best 2 words in team sports. Game 7. And tonight, legacies are on the line.
If we could decide this season with the Game 7 in our building, every single one of us take it. They're the best 2 words in team sports. Game 7.
One game on our home floor to bring home another championship, man. This is everything that we worked for all season long. All the sacrifices we've made to each other. It's gonna pay off. They say hard work pay off, man. So let's make that statement become true, all right?
I love y'all, dog. Let's go out here and give everything you got for your brother. Because we brothers, all right?
Thiago Splitter in the game. Ray Allen kicks it out. Battier puts up a 3 and knocks it down. To roll in Game 6. Allen kicks it out. Battier tries again. It's good. Shane Battier. 2 for 2 from downtown. And an 8-0 run as the Heat have their first lead of the night.
Wade, who looks energetic.
James and a foul. Took a hard hit, put it in, and a chance for a 3-point play.
But the balls come to a stop a lot more.
James for 3.
I like the rhythm Wade is playing with offensively.
Oh, there's vintage Manu Ginobili. But neither team can take control. Duncan turns, shoots, and hits. That won't go. Rebound tipped and taken by Green. Goes out, 3-pointer. Puts it in. Danny Green finally gets one to go. He was 0 for 8 off the screen. James will try another 3. Puts it in. LeBron James, 4th 3-pointer of the game. And the Heat back up by him. Ray Allen and James. Again, look how far up they're playing. He'll try it again. It's good. LeBron James making the Spurs pay a 5-point Heat lead. Leonard, oh, count it, and a foul. A gorgeous move from Kawhi Leonard, and a chance for a 3-point play. James open, up top Chalmers, Battier for 3. Bang! Tie game with 27 seconds left in the third. Ginobili the drive, swooping shot. Oh, what an angle to bank it in with 5.2 remaining. Chalmers racing up the floor, sets, fires, 3-pointer. Oh, he banks it in at the buzzer. Mario Chalmers gives the Heat a 1-point lead as we head to the 4th quarter. Anderson, Battier, and Chalmers for the Miami Heat. James kicks it out in the corner. Battier puts it in. 5 for 5 for Battier. Ginobili down the lane, running shot, gets it to go. Just rolls over the rim, and Wade is hobbling, picks him up. 6 to shoot. James, it's good. 33 for LeBron James. Ginobili for 3. That's good. Manu Ginobili, a high arcing shot. And San Antonio right back. Oh, Duncan the rebound. Throws it back out, stolen by Chalmers. Here comes James. Drives, kicks out Battier for 3. Bang! Duncan down low. Puts it up, banks it in, and a foul. Tim Duncan with a difficult shot. And San Antonio back within 4. Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard for 3. Puts it in. 2-point game with 2 to play. Kawhi Leonard, what a performance from the 21-year-old. 19 points and back to Ginobili. Inside Duncan, across the lane. Duncan misses the tip, no good, and Bosh the rebound. Heat clinging to a 2-point lead.
And a point-blank miss by Duncan, and then the follow.
Timeout, Miami. 39 seconds remaining, and the Heat lead it by 2. Duncan with a great opportunity to tie the game. And you see Tim Duncan, the frustration, knew the opportunity was right there.
And they're not going 2 for 1, it doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in, 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James. Timeout, San Antonio.
It's their go-to play. Chalmers screen.
Ginobili inside to Duncan. Back to Ginobili. Ginobili out of control, throws it away. And Duncan fouls James. Manu Ginobili left his feet. And a critical turnover with 23.5 remaining.
Once Shane took my free throw out and it went to Rio, that's when I knew right there. I was like, you know what, this is crazy.
Wade throws it up to James. Final seconds. What a finish.
The Heat are going to do it. The Heat are going to win it. 5 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It is over.
And the Miami Heat are going to be back-to-back champions of the basketball world.
Campeón, campeón otra vez, el Heat.
2-time champs.
There can only be one. 2013 NBA champion, the back-to-back Miami Heat.
The 2013 NBA championship resides once again in Miami.
The 2013 most valuable player for the second straight finals, LeBron James.
I'm LeBron James from Akron, Ohio, from the inner city. I'm not even supposed to be here. Every night I walk into the locker room, I see a number 6 with James on the back. I'm blessed.
These guys have reached their destiny.